Hey, welcome back to Whitetail Garage. This episode we're going to look at both of the harnesses that come through the firewall. I believe that the previous owner cut the harnesses for stuff as simple as like, here's the blinker. Rather than unplug it just a little bit further, they opted to cut it because instead of doing research, let's just cut things and dive in. So anyways, I'm going to perform a repair on that. I suspect it'll be a fairly short video because it's not going to be fun to sit here and watch me wrap it, but I'm using this black cloth tape. I don't know if you can tell the style of tape that is, but it's like automotive harness tape. I don't think it's what was factory. I think they used closer to what was like an electrical tape to wrap the harnesses. But this is a cleaner look, I think. So my plan is to repair the harness wherever I can, and then fix it up with that. The repair that I'm going to go ahead and try out, I've never done before, is using these connectors that I found in this kit. And what it is I'll grab the yellow one because it's the biggest one, the easiest to see. But it's a tube of heat shrink with some low temp solder inside it. And the reason I opted for that route is because I wanted to be able to keep the harness as thin as possible. And if I use a normal like end-to-end butt connector with heat shrink, it provides some bulk right there in where the repair is. And so I didn't want to add that to the harness. I wanted to try and keep it as clean as I could. And then I could always just do, standard heat shrink and traditional solder. But I just thought, this is a cheap enough way to do it. And it's pretty inexpensive. And I think it's fast. So I was going to try it out, see if it works, let you guys know what I think. I've never actually used them before. So we'll have that to go through as well. You see, they literally cut it right there. I'm just not sure how you handle that. Here's the other one of those. I'm not sure what happened here. There's no damage in here. Cut that wire there, but no damage in here, so my assumption is that this was a different wire that caused this fire. Not real sure. We'll tear into it and see. Probably should have cleaned this up before I even started messing with it, but that's what I'm going to do now. Let's just clean this up. Just trying to at least get the loose dirt off of it. Make sure there's no damage, anything. Again, I have every reason to suspect this is the original harness. By the way, the cleaner I'm using is not even really a cleaner. It's just this 303 aerospace protectant. It works good at cleaning stuff up as well as kind of restoring it to its original shine. I just kind of fell upon it as a recommendation from another product on how to clean it, and I've just ended up, because it's the closest one, ended up grabbing it most often. But you can see, I mean, it does a good job of just kind of restoring original shine and cleaning it up. It's almost like a dash type cleaner, or like an Armor All style cleaner. All right, well, there we go. It's done. Looks like those connectors, they work pretty good. You know, I'll have to put them for more of a long-term test to see if they hold up in a car, but they seem to work well. I mean, they definitely were a strong connection. Repaired all the harness and covered it. With this light, I think you can kind of see the texture I'm talking about that exists in this. It's a cloth wire. So that's my wrap. Did a nice tight wrap around the whole thing. And really just followed the way that they did it from the factory, but just used this cloth. See if I can get it to focus. There we go. Just use this cloth tape. This is stuff I found on Amazon. It's a Maxwell brand. Used it on the 90 Mustang for quite a few harness repairs, and it turned out nice. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. So it's got a nice clean look to it, as well as the electrical tape that was wrapped there from the factory was really brittle, so any flex could crack it and then it'd start to unravel because the adhesive was pretty well lost anyway. So I wanted to rewrap the whole thing anyway, and I figured I'd go with that cloth tape because it's better for automotive use than the electrical tape that we have nowadays. I certainly don't think any harness you wrap with today's electrical tape would last 50 years. Not that I expect this to, but I figured I'd go with what is the industry. Again, not a concourse car, right? I'm not looking to win a car show with it, but I think this does look good, and I like the way all of it turned out. So it's nice and clean. It's all ready. I had to go figure out where some of the stuff was because they had clipped, you know, so many wires. I had to figure out where everything connected to and how it connected, but got it squared away now, and excited. Get to install it this weekend coming up, and we'll hopefully hear the engine run. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Definitely hit that notification bell so you know when the next one is coming out, and we're doing that engine install, or that engine startup. Engine's already installed. Go back and watch that one if you haven't. I'll link it right now. But engine startup will be hopefully the next video. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.